prove that the sum of any two consecutive odd numbers. So we're thinking about this bit over here. First one could be 2n plus 1, and the next one would obviously be 2n plus 3. Right? These are two consecutive odd numbers. If it didn't say consecutive, right, we would have been thinking about this condition, these two expressions over here, which we're not. So always look out for the keyword consecutive. So we're using the same letter. Okay, that's the first one, 2n plus 1, and the next one is 2n plus 3. What does sum mean? Sum means adding. So we're going to add these two expressions. So that's simply collecting like terms. 2n plus 2n makes 4n, and then 1 plus 3 makes 4. Right. We can factor out the 2. 2 times something to give me to give us 4n, that's going to be 2n, and then 2 times something to give us the 4, that'll be 2. Now look at this. This expression is a multiple of 2, and we know that anything that's a multiple of 2, if you look over here, anything that's a multiple of 2 is an even number, right? So anything that goes in a bracket, no matter what goes in the bracket, okay, a multiple of 2 will make it an even number. And we're talking about n, which takes whole numbers, all right? So anything that's multiple of 2 is an even number. That's the proof. Next one, prove that the product, now product means times. Product means times. Prove that the product of any two consecutive even numbers. So we're talking about even numbers here. We're talking about this condition. So that's the first one, and the next one is 2n plus 2, but product means times, so we're timesing. It'll be 2n times the next one, the next number. So we need to now expand the brackets. 2n times 2n is 4n squared. Remember, we're timesing. Here, when we did 2n add 2n, that makes 4n. But because we're timesing now, 2n times 2n becomes 4n squared. And then 2n times 2 is 4n. We're going to factor out the 2. 2 times something give me 4n squared, it's 2n squared, and then 2 times something give me 4n, that'll be 2n. This thing here, this is a multiple of 2, and anything that's a multiple of 2, as we've just seen over here, anything that's a multiple of 2 happens to be even, right? That's the proof.